One thing I think about is opportunity. It's maybe being Gen X too, sort of seeing that next layer up. And I would love to hear your thoughts on, since we're talking about generations and things like, conversations around age limits in politics or anywhere else. Do you think is there a place for that? And not trying to bait and switch, but I'm just curious, in terms of fresh thinking and such, how do we frame that in a way that doesn't feel like we're telling people they're irrelevant or should exit stage left?
I think it's a very fair question, but I also think in a democracy, and this we've always used to say, and I believe it to be true, anybody can run.
Right.
And as soon as you're age eligible, 18 in some places, or 25 or 35, you have the right to run. And if you're 70 or 75 or 80, you do too. See, I think it's important, though, for particularly older people to take on the responsibility of mentoring and make sure the pipeline is full. I started an organization after the 2016 election called Onward Together, and what I try to do is support groups, and they're predominantly young people who are recruiting young people of color, LGBTQ, women in particular, to think about running for office at all levels. So they're running for school board, or they're running for city council or county commissioner, as well as state legislature on up to Congress even. And I think, so if you have decades of experience in the political arena, I do think there's a tremendous opportunity, because what's happening now, and it used to be that I'd go speak at schools, colleges, wherever, and people would ask questions, and invariably young women say, well, how do I get into politics? I think I might want to do politics. And now what I hear is, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, it just seems so hard, and everybody is so nasty.
But thankfully, we do have unprecedented numbers of women actually raising their hands.
Yes, we do, but
not you.
No, not you. But and
yes.
Not enough. I mean,
not enough.
I had
definitely not enough.
I had a conversation the other night at a party I was at with a young woman who was saying, I always thought I wanted to be in politics, but now I don't know. It just seems so hard. So I do think there has to be more mentoring and more almost intentional reaching to encourage young people and show them how to do it and how to withstand what is,
Well, yes, I do think, a few years ago when we had kind of, it's the new year of the woman, women are running at unprecedented numbers, it was still like barely 25% of candidates for Congress were women. And that was like, look at this. I'm like, that's great that it's progress, but let's not mistake progress for success.
I remember the conversation when you joined the IAC board. People said she's too young, and I remember the conversation being, people on boards are too old. Like, if you're looking at
that's right,
seeing around the corner, we need to be engaging young people on a different level.